Hey, Shalom, Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. I'm Precinct Officer Tapazar. This is the ISUPK Killeen Weekly Sabbath service. And with that, I'm Jim, which means to stand. La Yashala, which means to Israel. And Sar, Wahakwadam, which means to turn and face the east. We're going to do the prayers. It's the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malawaka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Ba Ratazakawa, Haya, Bashemayim, Nathananawa, Lakam, Call Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawapnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawapyanawa, Wala'a, Tabayayanawa, Banasai 1, Abal, Hawashainawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalat, Waf, Waha, Allah, Waha, Pa, Ra, Awalamium, Aman. In English, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us for our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. The prayer of the power of the Hakak in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Babakashah, Nathananawa, Hakak, Hakak, Larapa'ah, Kal Makalah, Wakal Madawa, Hakak, Latzahar, Ha Matasarium, Hakak, Lahakuyum, Hamathium, Hakak, Al Rakawat, Hatama Allah, Lagarshan, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Tawada Amun. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. This is the prayer to bless Israel. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Manawah, Wa Yasha'Allah, Waha Bayasaparium, Barak, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Tawada Amun. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel and the school in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Aisha, Ayanya, Ahahariam, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'am, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa Ratasa, Al Yathan, Lamawat, Ragalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad, Yanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakak, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal, Ra'ah, Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'atha, Wa'ad Awalam. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth, even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew, Alahayim, Al-Damayalaka, Al-Fakarash, Al-Fashakwat, Al-Kayahana, Al-Wayadika, Yahamayawan, Wamashanayaka, Sha'awa'a, Ra'ash, Al-Imaka, Ya'ira Yamwa, Sawad, Wayata Ayatazawa, Al-Tazapawanyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanak Kidum, Magalia, Wala'a, Yazakar, Shamya Sha'ala, Iwad, Kaya, Nawa Atazawa, Lab, Yakadwa, Alyaka, Baryat, Yakarkwa, Ahawya, Arawam, Wa, Yashima Alyam, Mawa'aba, Wa Hagarium, Gabar, Wa Amawan, Wa Amalak, Palashap, Am Yeshaya, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawa, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadyan, Kasa, Yasara, Kayabian, Banakal, Kwayashwan, Na Shamadwa, Ba'ayan, Da'ira, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayatamwa, Na Dayabawa, Ka'arab, Wakazaba, Wakazabak, Wakatazamanai, Kal Nasakamwa, Ashar, Marwa, Na Yarasha, Lanawa, Af Nawat, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagargala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Raka, Kaash, Tabaya Yaira, Wa Kalahaba, Kalahat, Haryam, Kan Tharadatma, Basa Irika, Wabasa Wapaka, Tabalaham, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayaba Kwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wa Yabawa, Aya, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Wa Yadaiwa, Kaya Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al Yawan, Al Kaharatazar in the English. Keep not thy silence, O power, and hold not thy peace. And be not still, O power, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as unto Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, like Zeeb, yea, all their princes as Zabah and as Zalmunna, who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of the power and possession. O my power, make them like the wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, as the flame set up the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. This is the prayer of the blessings for the power structure. Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai, Wa Mayaka Allah, Wa Alahayim, Matazabaya, Alawap Yahana, Ha Alawapyam, Ha Saranium, Ha Kotasayanyam, Ha Kayalyam, Wahak, Wakian, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, the water Amun. In English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yahana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. This is the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, and the Israelite brothers, and the schools. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, the Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, the Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Comitatus, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street. Open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels, the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael, Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always. So be it. Sorry, which you can turn to face the podium. In Yeshabian, which means to sit. We're reading from Genesis 32, 3. I don't think we covered 3 last week, but technically it's Genesis 32, 4 to Genesis 33 and 20. When we left off, Jacob had left off from Laban in terms of they had a little confrontation. Rachel had stole her father's gods and took them with her, and then Laban came and followed after them, and he had an issue with Jacob leaving with his family without talking to him. But they got that worked out. They made a covenant agreement not to cross over the pile of stones, which is like a heap of witness. What I'm saying, between them two, basically saying that they're gonna part ways, and he won't cross over into his land and vice versa, right? So then, when Jacob went on his way, he came into a place where the Alahayim were at. He ran to the Alahayim. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we left off at. So we're gonna start at Genesis 32:3. You can follow along in your Bible Hub app. We're gonna read 7 verses in the Hebrew, and then read in English, all the way to 33:20. All right, Genesis 32:4 in the Hebrew. Waya Tazawa Atham Lamar Ka Tha'a Ma Rawan La'a Adonaiah La'ai Shawa Ka Amar Ibadka Yaquab Aim Laban Salakia Garathia Wa'achar Aita. Verse 5. Yahaya Laya Shawar Waka Mawar Tazaan Wa'ibad Washa Ka Wa'ashalaka Wa'ashalaka Wa'ashalakaiha Laha Gayad La Adonaya Lama Taza'a Kayan Ba'ai Yanayaka Ba'ai Yanayaka. Verse 6. Waya Salakia Waya Shabawa Hama La'a Kayam Al Yaquab Lamar Banayawa Al Akayaka Al Aishawa Wagum Halak Laqua Ra'ata Salakia Laqua Ra'aitika Wa'a Raba'ai Ma'awath Ayash, Imawa, verse 7. Waya, Yara'ah, Yaquab, Ma'ad, Waya, Tazarah, Lawa, Salaki, Waya, Waya, Kataza, Ath, Ha'ayim, Ashar, Athawa, Wa'ath, Ha, Taza, Ha, Tazayan, Wa'ath, Habaquar, Waha, Waha Gamalium, La Shanya, Makah, Nawath, verse 8, Wayamar, I'm Yab, Yabawa'a, Aishwa, All, Hama, Kanaya, Ha'a, Ha, 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 Akath, Waha, Kahaiwa, Waha, Yaha, Hama, Kanaya, Hana, Sha'ar, Lapa, La Ya, Taha, verse 9, Wayamar, Yaquab, Alahaya, Abaya, Abaram, Wa'a, Lahaya, Abaya, Yatazak, Yahweh, Ha'amar, Laya, Shawab, La'a, Ratazika, Salakia, La'ak, Tazika, Salakia, La'ar, Tazaka, Wala, Mawa, Ladathka, Wa'a, Yata, Yabaha, Imak, Quata, Nathaya, Makal, Hakar, Sadayam, Wama, Wamakal, Ha, Amath, Ashar, I, 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 Shayath, Abaika, Kaya, Ba Makwa Laya, I Barathaya, Ath Haya Radan, Haya Radan, Hazaha, Wa'a Taiha, Ha Yaya Haya Yataya, La Shanaya, Maka Na Maka Nawath, verse 11, Hataza Yala Naya Na'a Mayad Akaya Mayad Aishawa Kaya Yara'ai Ana Kaya Athawa Pan Yaba Wa'a Waha Kanaya All Banayam. All right, in the English, 32, 3 to 11. And Jacob sent messengers before him to Esau his brother unto the land of Seir, the country of Edom. That was Esau's territory, because he's in order for him to cross to get into his land, he has to cross into his brother, you know what I'm saying, who wanted to kill him. Remember, he left because of Esau, you know, had a mind to kill Jacob. So he has his family now and all his goods, and he's trying to make sure that when he crosses over, he's trying to make sure he want to make sure things is on, peaceful terms, so he can get over safely with his family. All right. Verse 4, and he commanded them, saying, thus shall ye speak unto my lord Esau, thy servant Jacob saith thus, I have sojourned with Laban, and now stayed there until now. And I have oxen, asses, flocks, men servants, and women servants, and I have sent to tell my lord that I may find grace in thy sight. So he's just trying to, as he's just doing a courtesy call, to let him know what's been going on with him, and then what's that he's coming through. All right. And the messengers returned to Jacob, saying, we came to thy brother Esau, and also he cometh to meet thee, and 400 men with him. So they came back saying, yeah, we told him what you said, but he's coming with 400 men. Verse 7, then Jacob was greatly afraid and distressed, because, if he didn't give a response back to the messengers like, yo, it's peace or whatever like that, he's concerned, that Esau's coming to kill him and his family. Because with 400 men, it sounds like you're bringing a regiment, or a little platoon. All right. Moving forward. Then Jacob was greatly afraid and distressed, and he divided the people that was with him and the flocks and herds and camels into two bands. So he separates his caravan or his convoy into two groups, and said, if Esau come to one company and smite it or attack it, then the other company which is left shall escape. So he's just trying to make a contingency plan if Esau decides to try to, harm him and his servants and family. All right. Verse 9, and Jacob said, O God of my father Abraham and God of my father Isaac, the Lord which said unto me, return unto thy country, to thy kindred, and I will deal well with thee. So he's calling out to the Most High. Am I not worthy of the least of all the mercies and of all the truth which thou hast shown unto thy servant? For with my staff I passed over this Jordan, and now I am become two bands. So he's just saying, like, he's asking the Lord to, you told me to come back here. Can't you show me some mercy and having to deal with my brother type? That's the type of time that Jacob is on. All right. Verse 11. So he's just making a petition to the Most High. All right. Verse 11. Deliver me, I pray thee, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau, for I fear him, lest he will come and smite me and the mother with the children. Which, when you're dealing with Esau, that's what you got to worry about. Not just him killing you, but him killing your family. You know what I mean? Like, they don't spare the old or the young. You know what I'm saying? The male or the female. You know what I'm saying? Just like Sandra Bland, or I can't think of the sister's name. We got She's on our wall here in Killeen, but um, Breonna Taylor, or whether it's um, whether it's any of the brothers that have been slain. You know what I'm saying? Sean Bell, or you know what I'm saying? The countless brothers that have been shot unarmed. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the old woman that was in her house and the cop, she rebuked the police officer, and the cop, shot her in the head when she was in the kitchen. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? Or whether it's Tamir Rice playing with plastic water guns, and he gets unalived. That's always the concern when you're dealing with the oppressor, when you're dealing with this the so-called white man. You know what I mean? Which is Esau, which is Edom. Will he kill my whole family? Because he's capable of it. That's the point. All right. We're gonna read the next 7 in the Hebrew. Get some of this myrrh, Frank and myrrh going. It's a lock here. All right. So we're at verse 12 in the Hebrew. Wa ata Amarath Hayatab Ayatayab Ayatayab Amak Wa Shemaithia Ath Zarakai Zaraika Ka Kawal Haryam Ashar La'ah Yasapar Marab Yalan Sham Bala Yalaya Hawa'a Wayakwak Wayakwaka Man Haba'a Baya Dawa Mana Kaha La'aishawa Aka Yawa Isaiah Ma'atayim Wa Tayashayim I Sharayim Raka Layim Ma'atayim Wa'a Yalayim I Sharayim. Verse 14. Zayam Ma'atayim Wata Yeshayim I Salakia. 1 second, y'all. Having some more technical issues. Give me 1 second. Salakia. Raka Layum Ma'a Tayum Wa'a Yalayim, I Shariam, verse 15. Ga Malayim, Maya Nayakwa, Wath, Wa Banaya Banaya Banayahum, Shalashayim, Parawath, Ora Ba'ayim, Wa Parayim, Aishara, Ath, Ath, Atha, Athanath, Asherayim, Wa'ai Yaram, I Shara, Wayathan, Bayad, Bayad, Ibad, Ibad, Yoa, Idar, Idar, Labadwa, Wayamar, All, Ibad, Ibad Yoa, I Barawa, La Panya, Wara, Waka, the Shah, Yama, Salakia, Ta, Shay, Dash, Ta, Shaya, Mawa, Bayan, Idar, Waba, Wabayan, Idar, verse 17. Wayatazawa, Ath, Hara'a Shawan, Lamar, Kaya, Yapa, Gashak, Aishua, Akaya, Akya, Salakia, Washa, Alaka, Lamar, Lamaya, Athaha, Wa'a, Naha, Thalak, Wala Maya, Alaha, Lapa, Naya, Lapanyaka, verse 18. Wa'a, Wa'a, Marath, La, 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 I, La, I, Salakia, La, Ibaika, La, Yaiquab, Manakaha, Hawa'a, Shalah, Wakaiha, La Adonai, La Aishua, Waha, Naha, Gum, Hawa'a, Ha, Wa'a, Ak Raya Nawa, verse 19. Wa Atazawa Gum Ath Hashanai Gum Ath Hashala Ha La Ha Shala Yeshaya Gum Ath Kal Ha Halakayim Ak Raya Ha'ai Darayam Lamar Ka Dabar Hazaha Tada Bara 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 Baran Bara Salakia Tada Bara One All Aishua Bama Taza Akam Apawa Salakia. Verse 12 in the English to 19. And thou saidest, I will surely do thee good and make thy seed as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered for multitude. So he's petitioning the Most High. He just reminded what the Most High said to him in dealing with the situation. And he lodged there that same night and took off that which came to his hand, a present for Esau his brother. Maybe like a ring. He said took off a present. Maybe it was a ring on his hand he wanted to give to his brother. 200 she goats, 20 he goats, 200 ewes and 20 rams, 30 milch camels with their colts, 40 kine, which is cows, 10 bulls, 20 she asses or donkeys, and 10 foals, or maybe like ponies, horses. And he delivered them into the hand of his servants, every drove by themselves, meaning like a drove is like a herd or a small herd. A herd is like a large number, but a drove is like a smaller herd of animals. Right? And said unto his servants, pass over before me and put a space betwixt drove and drove. Like basically how he set it up with the different animals in their sets. So each servant needs to have a space in between. He's trying to set up like a barrier, so seeing how Esau takes everything so they can be able to see it and respond or get the message back to him. That's really what is in his head. You know what I'm saying? Verse 17, he commanded the foremost, saying, when Esau my brother meets thee and asks thee, saying, what art thou? Whose art thou? And whither goest thou? And whose are these before thee? Thou shalt say, they be thy servant Jacob's. It is a present sent unto my lord Esau. And behold, also he is behind us. So he's trying to like meet him with gifts. So if he has any type of like murderous intent, maybe this will like persuade him to not get violent, right? Verse 19, and so commanded he the second and the third and all that followed the drove, saying, on this manner shall you speak unto Esau when you find him. All right. Next 7 in Hebrew. Verse 20. Wa'ah Maratham Gam Hana Abidka Yaquab Ak Raya Nawa Kaya Amar Aka Paraha Panyowa Bama Nakaha Nakha Ha Halakath Lapanya Wa'ak Raya Khan Ra'ai Salakia Ra'ai Panyawa Awa Laya Yashaya Salakia Ya Sha'a Panya. Verse 21. Wa the Ibara Ha man, man, ha manak ha all panyawa waha wa'a lan bala yalaya ha hawa'a ba mak naha wayakwayam bala yalai hawa'ai wayakwak 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 ath shataya nashayawa wa'ath shataya shapa kath yawa wa'ath akad ashar yalad yawa waya'ai wa salakio wa ya'ai ya'aibar ath ma'aibar yab yab yabakwa bakwa. Verse 23. Wa yakwakum wa ya'ai baram ath hanakal wa ya'abar ath ashar lawa. Verse 24. Waya wathar yaikwab la badaiwa wa ya'ibak wa ya'abak ayash Aimawa, I Lawath, Ha Shakar, verse 25. Waya Ra'ah, Kaya, La'ah, Yakal, Lawa, Wayaga'ai, Bakak, Yarakaiwa, Wa Thakwaya, Watha Kwa'ai, Kap, Yarak, Yaikwab, Baha, Abakwa, I Mawa, verse 26, Wayamar, Shalah, Kanaya, Kaya, I Laha, Ha Shakar, Wayamar, La'ah, Asha Lakaika, Kaya, Aim, Barak, Tanaya, Wayamar, Ala Yawa, Maha, Shemaika, Wayamar, Yaikwab. All right, verse 20 to 27. And say ye moreover, behold, thy servant Jacob is behind us, for he said, I will appease him with the present that goes before me, and afterward I will see his face, peradventure he will accept of me. So it's what I said. He's sending this stuff in front of him, so hoping to persuade Esau from not, having the same anger that he had when he left 20 years ago. That's how conflicts live in people's minds sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But some people do hold on to grudges like that for that amount of time. So, he didn't know what he knew what his brother was capable of, right? So he didn't have any reason to think that, Esau would receive him well. I mean, he should have been considering that. 21. So went the present over before him, and himself lodged that night in the camp or in the company. And he rose up that night and took his 2 wives and his 2 women servants and his 11 sons, and passed over the ford Jabbok. And he took them and sent them over the brook, and sent over that he had. And Jacob was left alone. So after he sent the first Joes over, then he sent his ribs with his kids over this brook, which is like a small river. All right, he sent them over. So now he's by himself. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. So once Jacob sent his family over, he encountered a man and wrestled with them, right? Until the breaking of day, which means he fought him all night. And when he saw that he had prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh. And the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint as he wrestled with him. So it's meaning that, imagine like, jujitsu or something like that. That's like they're struggling and wrestling. Or, if y'all did high school wrestling, just think about something like that, but more like jujitsu. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to look at it. And because this man that he wrestled, he wasn't able to overcome Jacob. Jacob was matching him. And it was coming to the breaking of the day. He touched his thigh, and his thigh came out of joint. You know what I'm saying? All right. So he did a move on him and took his thigh out of joint. And he said, "Let me go, for the day breaketh." So he's trying to get Jacob up off of him, but Jacob won't quit. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, "Yo, get off me. The day's about to break. Like, we've been fighting all night." You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't tapping out. He's telling him to tap out. You understand? He's telling Jacob to tap out, but Jacob ain't tapping out, even with his leg out of socket, his hip out of socket, which is painful. That's not like no light thing. You know what I'm saying? Having your hip out of socket, man. Your hip bone connects all that, like from your rib cage, you know what I'm saying, to your leg. So it's how you walk. So to have that out of socket, that's a very painful thing, but it just lets you know where Jacob's mind was at. Like, I'm not finna surrender, quit, be a coward, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Jacob had all the heart, right? And verse 26, and he said, "Let me go, for the day breaketh." And he said, "I will not let thee go, except thou bless me." You know what I'm saying? All right. Verse 27, and he said unto him, "What is thy name?" And he said, "Jacob." All right. So let's get the next 7 verses. Let me see. Hold on. All right. Verse 28, Wayamar, La'ah, Yaiquab, Ya'amar, Iwad, Shamka, Kaya, Aim, Yasha'al, Yashara'al, Kaya, Sharayath, Aim, Alahayim, Wa'ayim, Anashayim, Watha, the Wakal, verse 29. Salakia, Yasha'al, Yaiquab, Yamar, Ha Gaya Salaki Ha Gaya Da Na'a Shamka Wayamar Lama'a Zaha Tasha'al Lasha Maya La Shamaya. Hold on. La Shamaya. Waya Barak. Athawa Sham. Verse 30. Waya Quara Yaquab Sham Hamaquium Pan Ya'al Kaya Ra'a Yataya Wasalaki Ra'a Yataya Alahayim Panyam All Panyam Wata Nataza All Napashaya Napashya Waya Zarak Lawa Hashamash Kashar Abar Ath Pan Wa'al Waha Wa'a Tazalai All Yarakawa All Ka'an La'a Ya'a Ya'akawa Manya Yasha'al Ath Gayad Nasha Ashar All Ka'ap Ha Yarak Aid Hayawam Hazaha Kaya Na Ga'ai Bakap Yarak Yaquab Bagad Ba Gayad Hana Shahar. Chapter 33, verse 1. Waya Sha'ah Yaquab I Yanaya I Ya Nayawa Wayara Ha Salaki Wa Hanaha Aishawa Ba'a Wa'ai Mawa Arabai Ma Awath Ayash Wa Yakaz Ath Hayaladum Halad Haladium Salakia all La'ah Wa'al Recall Wa'al Shataya Shataya Hash Pak Wath. Verse 32. Washayam Oth Hashapak Wath Wa'ath Yalad Yahan Ra'ash Naha Wa'ath Laha Wa Yaladha Ak Ranayim Wa'ath Recall Wa'ath Yawasap Ak Ranayim Verse 28, and he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel, for as a prince hast thou power with God and with men, and hast prevailed. So the name Yasha Allah or Israel means a prince with God, you know. All right. Because of him, you know what I mean? Because of him, hold on one second. Hey, shalom on the Christ. Yeah, let me. Yeah, I'm doing Sabbath service, but let me reach out when I get done. I'll reach out. No. You too are. When I get done, I'll reach out to IBR and Avon. Yeah, I'll reach out to them. Then right, I'll get back to you, Lord Christ. Where was I at? Salakia. And Jacob asked him and said, tell me, I pray thee, thy name. And he said, wherefore is it that thou dost ask after my name? And he blessed him there. So he basically was dealing with an Elohim. He was dealing with an angel. He changed his name from Jacob and gave him the name Israel, a prince with God, because he's saying he prevailed with God and with man, meaning that he wasn't a coward. He didn't quit. And even though he was injured, he still got the job done, and he prevailed with man and with the Most High. Right, meaning that the challenges that he faced from the Most High and the struggles that he faced in dealing with his people that were opposed to him, he overcame. And and because life is war, life is a fight. That's what this is about, and that's what it means to be the children of Israel. Is like we're supposed to have that same vibe. And not that we're not losers. We face adversities, but we don't lose. All right. We're not. That's not what we descend from. All right, blacks, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. All right, we face a lot of adversity, but we overcome it. All right, but then he asked the angel his name. The angel's like, "What you asking my name for?" And he blessed him. All right. Verse 30. And Jacob called the name of that place Peniel, for I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved. And when it says God, it doesn't mean the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Who sits on the throne? He's talking about he's seen and what they would say an Elohim or an Allah. You know what I'm saying? An angel. All right. Face to face, and my life is preserved. Meaning that I got into it with an angel and I didn't lose my life. So he called the place Peniel. All right, or the face of an angel, or face of power. All right. He encountered a power that was greater than him, and he survived it. Verse 31, and he passed over Penuel, the sun rose upon him, and he halted upon his thigh, meaning that the injury that he got from his wrestling with that angel, he walks with like a little bit of a limp. You know what I'm saying? And therefore the children of Israel eat not of the sinew which shrank, which is upon the hollow of the thigh, right? And unto this day, because he touched the hollow of Jacob's thigh and the sinew that shrank, meaning that the part in the little, like the cartilage or like the tendon that's between the hip of like a goat, cow, whatever, it became accustomed that the children of Israel, because of what happened to Jacob, didn't eat that part of the meat. All right. It just became a custom. It's not a law or anything like that Moses gave. It's just a custom that the children of Israel took on because of what their forefather Jacob, who became Israel, went through. All right. Verse 33, and Jacob lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, Esau came, and with him 400 men. And he divided the children unto Leah and unto Rachel and unto the two handmaids, his other two wives, Zilpah and Bala. And he put the handmaids and their children foremost, and Leah and her children after, and Rachel and Joseph hindermost, which is kind of crazy. I mean, I guess he put them in his ranking order of what was important to him. So he put the children of the handmaids in front with them, and then put Leah next, and then Rachel, who he loved the most, with Joseph at the last. Hey, good night. Moving on from that. Yeah, so next 7 in Hebrew. Waha, Wa'a, Ibar, La Pinya, La Pinyaham, Wa, Yashatakwa, Arataz, Arata, Salakia, Tazaha, Ara Tazaha, Shaba'ai, Pa'ai, Mayum, Aid, Ga, Shatawa, Aid, Ak, Yawa, Waya, Salakia, Waya, Rataz, Salakia, Waya, Ratazah, Aishua, Laqua, Ra'athwa, Wayak, Bakwa, Hawa, Wayapal, Al, Taza'ah, Rawa, Waya, Shapa, Hawa, Waya, Bakawa. Verse 5. Waya, Sha'a, Ath, I, Yanayawa, Wayara'a, Ath, Hana, Shayam, Wa'ath, Haya, Ladayam, Wayamar, Maya, Alaha, Laka, Wayamar, Haya, Ladayam, Ashar, Hanan, Alahayam, Ath, Abadka. Verse 6. Watha, Gashawa, Hashapakwa, Hanaha, Wa, Yalad, 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 Yahan, Wa, Tashath, Salakia, Wa, Thash, Tak, Wayan, Salakia, Wa, Thasha, Tak, Wayan. Verse 7. Wa, Thagash, Gum, La'aha, Wa, Yalad, Yaha, Yashath, Wa, Yashath, Salakia, Wa, Yashathak, Wa, Yashathak, Wa, Yashathak, Wa, Yashathak, Wa, Akar, Nagash, Yawasap, Warak, what Salakia, Rakal, Wa, Yashath, Wa, Yashah, Thak, Wa. Verse 8. Wayamar, Maya, Laka, Kal, Hamanaha, Hazaha, Ashar, Pa, Pagash, Thaya, Wayamar, Lama, Taza'a, Ka'an, Ba'ai, Yanaya, Adoniah, Wayamar, Aishawa, Yash, Laya, Rab, Akia, Yahaya, Laka Ashar La'ak. Verse 10. Wayamar Yaquab all Na'a Ain Na'a Mataza Thaya Han Kayan Ba'ai Yanayaka Wa Laquak Salakia Wa Laquak Wa Salakia Wa Laquak Walak Kath Mana Kathya Mayadaya Kaya All Khan Ra'ayataya Panyaka Kara'ath Panya Alahayim Wa Tharatazanaya. Okay, verse 3 in English. And he passed over before them and bowed himself to the ground 7 times until he came near to his brother. And Esau ran to meet him and fell on his neck and kissed him, and they wept. And he lifted up his eyes and saw the women and the children and said, Who are those with thee? And he said, The children which God hath graciously given thy servant. Then the handmaids came near, they and their children, and they bowed themselves. Leah also with her children came near and bowed themselves. And after came Joseph near and Rachel, and they bowed themselves. And he said, What meanest thou by all this drove which I met? So Esau ran upon Jacob, hugged him, you know what I'm saying? Hugged his brother. And you gotta like imagine it's like a reunion in a sense. And then he's like, who are all these? And he's saying, like, these are my children and my family. They come, the wives come, bow down before him with the kids, and then he's like, why'd you send all this stuff, this stuff to me? That's what he's asking him. And he said, These are to find grace in thy sight of my Lord. And Esau said, I have enough, my brother, keep that which thou hast unto thyself. That's what he said. All right. Verse 10, and Jacob said, Nay, I pray thee, if now I found grace in thy sight, then receive my present at my hand. For therefore I have seen thy face as though I had seen the face of God, and thou wast pleased with me. Jacob is just happy to be at peace with his brother, man. It's, I don't want to, I'm gonna say this, man. It's just in our people to want to be at peace and not have to deal with the wrath of, our oppressor, man. And that's why it's so hard for the truth of the Bible to sometimes to resonate with our people, because we're a people of such compassion and we just want peace. You know what I'm saying? But there's a time for that and there's a time for something else. And it's like David said, I'm for peace, but they're for war. Because eventually, that's what ends up happening between our two tribes. Like, it's because the Lord, that's just the way it was set up. But Jacob, he just was, to keep it simple and practical. Jacob just was glad that there wasn't no. It took a burden off his mind that there wasn't no conflict. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm gonna go ahead and knock it out till the end of the chapter. Let's see. All right, starting at verse 11, we're gonna go all the way to 20. All right. Quak, Na'ah, Ath, Barakthia, Thaya, Ashar, excuse me, Haba'ath, Lak, Kaya, Ka'an, Naya, Alahayim, Wakiyah, Yash, Laya, Call, Wayap, Tazar, Bawa, Wayaquak, Wayaquaka. Verse 12, Wayamar, Nasa Iha, Wana, Lakaha, Wa'a, Lakaiha, Lana, Gadaika, Wayamar, Al Yawa, Adoniah, Yadiah, Kaya, Ha, Yalad, Yum, Rakayim, Waha Tazaan, Waha Bakwar, I Lawath, Al Ya, Wadai, Wad Salakia Wa, Dapa, Quite, Quite, Yawam, Akkad, Wa, Mathawa, Call, Hataza, Hatazaan. Verse 14, Wa'ai Dabar, Na'a, Adoniah, Lapanya, I Badaiwa, Wa'a, Naya, Ath, Nahala, Salakia, Thana, Laha, La'a, Taya, Laragal, Ma'alha, Kaha, Ashar, Lapanya, Wa, Laragal, Ha, Yaladium, Aid, Ashar, Salakia. Salakia. It's having camera issues. Salakia. Al Adoniah Sha'ai Yera'ah. Verse 15. Wayamar Aishawa Ataza Yagaya Na'a Aimaka Man Ha'aim Ashar Aithia Wayamar Lama Zaha Amar Taza'a Ka'an Ba'ai Yanaya Adoniah. Verse 16, Wayashab Bayawam Ha Hawa'a Aishawa La Darakaiwa Sha'ai Yeraha. Verse 17, Wayaquab Nasai Sakatha Wayaban La'a Bayath Wa Lamakwa Salakia Wa Lamak Wa La Makwa Nahaiwa I Shaha Sakath Al Khan Korah Sham Hamaquium Sakath Sakawa, verse 18. Wayaba'a, Yaquab, Shalom, Ayara, Shechem, Ashar, Baratazah, Kanaim, Ba'awa, Mapadan, Aram, Yakan, Ath, Panya, Ha'ai, Yara, verse 19. Yaquan, Ath, Kalquath, Hashadah, Ashar, Nataha, Sham, Ahawa, Mayad, Banya, Ka, Mawar, Abaya, Shechem, Ba, Maha, Kwa, Shayata, verse 20. Yatazab, Sham, Mazabak, Waya, Korah, La'ah, All, Alahaya, Yasharal, Yashara'al. All right. Let my Lord, I pray thee, pass over before his servant, and I will Salakia. Where we at? Verse 11, Salakia. Take, I pray thee, my blessing that is brought to thee, because God hath dealt graciously with me, and because I have enough. And he urged him, and he took it. And he said, let us take our journey, let us go, and I will go before thee. And he said unto him, my Lord knoweth that the children are tender, and the flocks and herds with young are with me. And if men should overdrive them, one day all the flock will die. Let my Lord, I pray, pass over before thy servant, and I will lead on softly, according as the cattle that goeth before me, and the children shall be able to endure until I come unto my Lord unto Seir. So basically he's saying, let me take my time to get to where you at, because I don't want to push the flocks so hard because they're young that it'll kill them. And then my children as well, you know what I'm saying? So just let me take my time to get to you in Seir. That's what he's asking. And Esau said, let me now leave with these some of the folk that are with me. And he said, what needed it? Let me find grace in thy sight of my Lord. So Esau returned that day on his way into Seir. So basically Esau was like, I can leave some men with you. He just was trying to leave some men with him, to make sure he got to the destination. But Jacob was like, I don't need that. So Esau returned that day on his way to Seir, and Jacob journeyed to Succoth and built him a house and made booths for his cattle. Therefore, the name of that place is called Succoth, or booths or shelters, right? And Jacob came to Shalem, a city of Shechem, which is in the land of Canaan, when he came from Padan Aram, and pitched his tent before the city. And he bought a parcel of a field where he had spread his tent at the hand of the children of Hamor, Shechem's father, for 100 pieces of money. And he erected there an altar and called it El Elohi Israel, which is God, the God of Israel. All right. So that's that. We'll continue on next week, Lord allow, to the next portion. Go ahead and close out. want to salute the Torah or Salakia. La Yashala. Yahweh Bashem Yah Shab Rakiyah. Sar Wahakwadam, which means to turn and face the east. Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Balakmakat, Aba'ah, Ratazaika, Hayah, Ashaba, Ratazak, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemayim, Nathananawa, Lakum, Call, Yawam, Wasalakinawa, Kabawath Noah, Kasalaknawa, Kabawath Yanawa, Wala'ah, Tabi Ayanawa, Banasai, one, Abal, Hawashai Noah, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalatwath, Waha Allah, Waha Thapa Rath, La'awalamim Aman. In English, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. And give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. The prayer of the power of the Hakak. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Baba Kushah Nathanawa Hakak. Hakak Larapa'ah Kal Makalah Wakal Marawah. Hakak Latahar Hamatazarium Hakak Lahakuyum Hamakium Hakak Al Rakawath Hata Mala'ah Hata Ma'allah Lagarsh Bashim Yahushat, the water Amun. In English, Yahweh, the name of Yahushai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahushai. Thank you, so be it. The prayer to bless Israel. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Barak Anawa, Wa Yasha'Allah, Wahaya Basaparium, Barak Bashim Yahushai, the water Amun. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahushai, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121. Asha Ayanya, Hahariam, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Azaria, Ma'ayam, Yahweh, Asha, Shamayam, Wa Rataza, Ayathan. Lamarat, Wagal, Ka'ayanawam, Shamarka, Hanala, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Jazalka, Ayad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yaka, Wayarak, Malayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal, Ra'ah, Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'afka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'ata, Wa'ad Awalam. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Aldamayalika, Altakarash, Altashakwa, Alkayahana, Albayabika, Yahama Yawan, Wamashana Yaka, Sha'awa Ra'ash, Al Imaka, Ya'ara Yawa, Sawad, Waya'atai Tazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amar, Walaka, Wanakyadum, Magalia, Wala'a, Yazakar, Shamya Sha'ala, Iwad, Kaya, Nawatazawa, Lab Yakadwa, Alyaka, Baryath, Yakarthwa, Ahalia, Adawam, Wa Yashama Alyam, Mawa'aba, Wahagarium, Gabal, Wa Amawan, Wa Amalak, Palashath, Am Yeshavia, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadian, Kasa, Yasara, Kayabian, Barakar, Kwayashwan, Na Shamadwa, Ba'ayan, Da'ira, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayathamwa, Nada, Na Dayabmawa, Ka'ara, Wakazabak, Wakar Tazamanai, Kar Nasayakamwa, Ashar, Marwa, Na Yarasha, Lanawa, Af Nawaf, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagargala, Kakwash, La Panya, Rakar, Ka'ash, Tabaya Aria Ira, Wakala Habath, Alahat, Haryam, Kanta, Radatma, Basa Irika, Waba, Sabopatka, Tabalaham, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayaba Kwashua, Shemka, Yahweh, Yabashua, Waya Yabawa, Ida Id, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Baidwa, Waya Daiwa, Kayata, Shemka, Yahweh Labadka, Al Yawan, Al Kaharataza. In the English, keep not thy silence, O power, and hold not thy peace. And be not still, O power, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre, Ashur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as unto Sisera, as to Jabin, and the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth, make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes like Zabah and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the power and possession. O my power, make them like the wheel. As the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, as the flame setteth the mountains on fire, so persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh. Let them be confounded in trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. The prayer of the blessing for the power structure in the Hebrew, Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai, Wa Mayaka Allah, Wa Alahayim, Matazabaya, Alawap Yahana, Ha Alawapium, Ha Saranium, Ha Kwatazayanium, Ha Kayalim, Wa Ha Aquapian, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, the Wada Amun in the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael and the angels, commanding General Yahana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. The curses, blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses, punishments and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the schools. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek, synagogues and armies, the Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, posse comitatus, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street. Open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of our people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all, that is, the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread throughout the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake it by coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always. So be it. Gonna give a crazy salute to the Hakim and of Israel, Majim Shabbat, Majim, Barak, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah, Yad Matzah, Sar, turn her face to sisters, and of Israel, Majim Shabbat, Majim, Barak, Yahweh Shema, Latham Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Class dismissed.